Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about the essay, and we're going to start by talking about some essay overview, all right? So first of all, how is the essay graded? All right, well, the essay on the SAT is basically graded 0 through 6, okay, by 2 graders, all right? So for a total max score of 12, all right? So if both graders give you a 6, then you get a 12, all right? The essay itself is 30% of your grade, all right? So one thing I like to tell students, right, is that like if you get an 8, all right, versus a 10, that could be as much as like a 40 to an 80 point increase, all right? So it's a drastic increase. So you definitely want to do well in your essay because it can boost your grammar score and make your overall writing score much, much higher. Okay, now here are some of the common mistakes that most people make the first time taking their essay, or really on the SAT in general on the essay. Okay, the first one is brainstorming during the test. All right, you only get 25 minutes to write your essay. So what you want to try to do is not brainstorm during the test, but do a little brainstorming before the test. All right. What this means is you want to kind of try to come up with some topics that you could basically write no matter what prompt they give you on the essay. Now you might be asking yourself, how do you do that, right? How do you pick topics before you even know what the prompt is? Well, you want to pick topics that are basically pretty broad, all right? Topics that could work for a lot of different prompts. So for example, a classic is using Martin Luther King or the Civil Rights Movement, right? That is a topic that can be used for many, many different SAT essay prompts, okay? You want to have an arsenal of about like 9 to 12 topics that you can choose from, okay? And the way you can test whether your topics are good ones, all right, is to look at previous SATs and what the prompts were on those tests. If you can come up with 3 solid topics to talk about from your arsenal, right, no matter what prompt they give you, right, you know that you have a solid arsenal of examples, okay? So that's number 1, right? Try to do a little bit brainstorming before the test. Number 2, not picking a side, all right? A lot of students, the first time they take this test, because they have a hard time finding examples for one side, they decide to write an on-the-fence argument, right? They say, yeah, a little bit, but not always, right? And they're not really committing to one side of the argument. What you want to do is just pick a side, all right? Your argument is going to sound a lot stronger, okay? And your essay overall is just going to sound better if you just stick to one side of the argument.